tell you when it starts. It says this hangout is on air live right about now. Well, welcome to the Udizzy show once again. Thanks everybody for hanging out in the chat waiting for us. Tim was the first one in there, freaking right. I got a special guest of Wizard today, 8838, freaking right, and I'm proud to have you, my friend.
It's good to be here, Dizzy. Thanks for this opportunity.
He's all the way on the other side of. Hey, mute that. She's trying to hornswoggle us today. He's got a few things going on his channel. I got a few things going on my channel. We're going to talk about that. We're just going to hang out. And anybody got any questions in the chat, like that you don't know about either one of us, or you'd like to know, you just let us know, and we'll be happy to answer any questions. So is there something you wanted to start with, Wizard?
Yeah, I was saying, I was trying to find, you was talking about motorcycles, and people were talking about motorcycles on the chat the other week. I was looking for some photos earlier, because I've got some photos of, motorcycles that I used to have when I was a bit younger, but I was a bit of a shame really, because I wanted this opportunity to Kawasaki. So unfortunately I couldn't find them. I've also got a picture of my little brother, like a Butch motorcycle. It's 50cc, it's like a mini bike, it's like one of yours.
Right.
Which is a bit of a shame really.
And just in case no one could hear that, because it did split up a little bit, he was talking about he's got some pictures of the motorcycles that he has, but he just can't find them at this moment. So he does ride them, and he was just mentioning like a 50cc pooch, like a moped type of scooter. Is that what you were saying, Wizard? Like a
it's a pooch.
Push.
All
right, Musty one. He got one of those, and he just what would he was open the jets up a little bit, and he got a little bit more horsepower out of it, and it's all original, really nice. So those are very cool scooters. Wally Wheels is in the house. Lusty Faith is in the house. Summers Beach is in the house. Grant's in the house. Chopper's Rules in the house. Drive Shaft Drew in the house. Wally Wheels is in the house. If you guys hear any like whoosh, that's his traffic outside his house. You can hear it, going by in the background. Hi, Grant Hubbard. Hello, all you pretty people. Hi. Grant says that we're pretty today. Grant Hubbard's a great guy. He just he passed his last test, I think, to be a nurse practitioner, I think it is. He'll have to tell you.
It's naturalistic?
Naturalistic doctor or
so.
Something, but he got a 100 on the test, so freaking right for him.
And Wayne
Grant.
Ellis.
And Tom Noble's in the house. David Collins. David.
Amber Rivers.
Amber Rivers. No Darren David to do nothing today.
Tom is asking you what size bolts are on the badges.
What size? I'm not sure, but I actually have that here for you today. While we're live today, I brought everything up here to show everybody what kind of master fabrication this blind guy does. And Wizard, you're going to be amazed, because I amaze myself sometimes. All right, so what I have planned for that trike build is on the gas tank, I made 2 badges to start with. I made this one here, and if you look, you can see the creases I made in it so it'll fit on the tank, because the tank's round. So it fits on there. And what I did was I made these metal pieces to go over it for the fallen police officers. So I made, these are really thick steel, and I made 2 of those for each side of the tank. So I was trying to come up with an idea of how I was going to attach the front fender, and I came up with another idea. I made 2 more. And I got these big pieces of steel to put behind them. And I made it this thick so that it won't bend, because it's going to be like a bracket to hold things together with the 2 bolts. But also to match the other badges, I'm making new strips to go over it, you know, so that will be the strip on these like this, you know, but, and then I'll have to cut it to the shape of the badge, you know. And once I get that done, I think I'm going to use carriage bolts and just use them on the front and weld the nut on the back side of this. So when it's on, you know, so when it's done, once I paint this strip black and the 2 nut heads, the carriage bolts, they'll just blend in and you won't even see them. I noticed a lot of people watched my video and was commented on I should use carriage bolts or I should do this or that. But I put that video up a couple of days after I was thinking about it. You know what I mean? Like, I put the video up and I already had worked through it. You know what I mean? So the video was a little bit late. I apologize.
Earl Ledoux is here.
Earl, how you doing, buddy? My name's Earl too. Look, here's one of my bikes.
He said he was sick, so he didn't make the list.
That's right. He told me that he was sick. He left me a message. Thank you, Earl,
Jerry's
for
this
swinging
and
through.
that.
Jerry's this and that. How you doing? You're behind on videos, buddy.
And if you don't all know, we have Wizard8838 with us.
That's correct. And look, if the maid comes over here.
Oh, sorry. Hey, my shirt.
Hey, your shirt? Who needs a shirt? How are we going to get views, Tina?
I'm just the background today.
So Jerry's this and that said, Drive Shaft Drew is way too young to be my daddy, Wally. He's not for me. Not for me. Drive Shaft Drew is my dad. What size bolts, diameter and length? That I don't know yet, sir. I will let you know, but as you see, I haven't even got the thing cut out yet. And it's got to go around the shock and inside. Listen, there's a video coming up. And I'll add the measurement in that if you'd like, Tom. Always, he says, Jerry's always behind. That's all right, dude. Those videos will be there forever. Take your time. So, Wizard, you were going through internet problems last week and the week before. Things have been working out a little bit. I see it's a little sketchy, but at least it's working, you know.
It's sketchy. I mean, how's the volume now? I've adjusted the microphone. Can you hear me okay, better?
Yep. We sure can.
Okay, well, I'll keep that there. You know, they claimed it.
They claimed something's a problem. What?
Problem on the one.
Yes, like now it's only getting certain words you're saying.
Right, hang on a second.
Drew, you working? Hey, Drew, you working?
Just bear with me.
Right? It didn't work. How come it didn't work?
Oh, it did.
I'm frozen. What is this? Oh, that's what.
Thank you. So, as another thing that Udizzy wants to bring up, July 4th, I have got myself into the Rutland Parade. It's a 4-day bash, which has fireworks. It has a carnival for the kids. It has it seems to have some sort of humming. Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, I don't know. Something's not quite right again.
Elena's here.
Hi, Elena. Elena's my daughter. I don't know if you guys know her, but I did have her in a video. We went to her college, and we had a blast there. Hi, Elena. Daddy loves you. Look, we're live. We Drive Shaft Drew's in the chat there. He's a good guy. And here's some really good news for everybody. Udizzy just had another grandchild, number 15. Don't count, but number 15, and he's adorable. He has a lot of hair like his grandpa, and he's cute as hell. That's from my youngest son, Jimmy, and I'm so proud of that little guy. He's awesome.
April Motorsports is here.
Rachel Motorsports is here. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Anthony. Seems like Wizard's got a little bit of feedback in there. But we're doing the best we can, Anthony and Drive Shaft Drew and Tom Noble. Tom, I was thinking the same thing. We can help. What is he doing?
About the bolts.
Oh, thank you so much, Dave. I appreciate it. I mean, I'm doing what I can. You know, I built the badges out of all this is free steel that I took from places, and I just come up with an idea and draw a picture and off I go. David says, ouch. Hello, Dizzy and Tina. David and Crystal. Flash TV's here. I'm trying to catch everybody. What's going on? I got Pug's shirt here because I don't know if you guys seen, but he built a stunt bike. I mean, he built a sidecar for the stunt bike that is epic. You got to go check that out. OnePugLife.com. And look, Tom Noble, I got the Garage Gang shirt right here. Freaking right. And thank you so much. Tom Noble sent me 2 plastic attachments to the spray cans. So now my poor little finger don't have to get all sore and whatnot. That's so thoughtful, Tom. Thank you. I appreciate it. Bolts in some kind of strap on the back. This is the strap for the back. The big thick one. And I got a strap for the front. Just so they understand. I got a strap for the front and then a strap for the back. And then the bolts just go in between. But there's actually that other piece. There's so much. There's so much that's changed since then that you're going to have to watch the next video first.
Mr. Brickhead.
Hello, Mr. Brickhead. I don't. Oh, there he is up there. Sidecar rocks. Yes, Wally Wheel's seen that sidecar. I don't know, Wizard, have you seen the sidecar? That, like, I built this stunt bike and sent it out to Canada, and the guy that I sent it to built a sidecar for it. I'm not sure if I have a picture.
Dale and Crystal said they were just checking in, but they're going on a fishing trip.
Look at this. There's the sidecar right there for the Udizzy stunt bike.
Dave has a strap on it.
Oh, that's Pug 1.
Yes, Pug 1, yeah. And yeah, I built that bike and sent it out to him about 4.5 years ago. And it's just awesome that he's still keeping it going and still mentioning Udizzy and making videos. You can't ask for more than that, you know.
Thorn Draven.
Hey, Thorn. Hey, Thorn. What's going on? Welcome to Udizzy show with my friend Wizard right there. Haven't talked to you in a while. I'm here all the time, Mr. Brickhead. I know you asked me to make you something, but I just can't. Look, I'm building these things, bro. I'm building police badges. I'm just totally chucked up to here.
The 88 Katana.
Hey, the 88 Katana was here. That's his saying. He says that on all my videos. Was here. The 88 Katana was here. Tom Noble, snoring again, mate. Oh, I missed that. It went too quick. Awesome, man. Testing when the picture's taken, I kind of slap my head down and only give a smile. Like that?
No shit. They weren't saying it to you.
Oh, she was. Oh, good idea, Amber. I will try that. They left me out of that. I don't know if you guys all checked it out, but Udizzy was on Drive Shaft Drew, who's in the chat room right now. And I was on his live show, and I did a once-in-a-lifetime makeup review. So you got to check that out. Sent you a friend request on Facebook. All right, I'll have to go check that out after and accept you, buddy. I think I did. I accepted somebody today. I was here. I wasn't then, but I left, and then I left. He was here, and then Chopper's Rule was here. Then he left, and then he came back and left and came back, I guess.
Okay, come back.
They do go fast, Izzy. Yes, the chat, it's moving up so quick, and I got one eye. I'm trying to keep up with it.
And I'm leaving it all up to him.
Right, and Tina's a lot of help today. A lot of help.
Hey, when I work this week on long weekends, I'm tired.
So, as I was saying about the parade.
Wait, was it something?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No?
Say that again, sir.
How's the audio?
Not very good.
What about now? Is that any better?
It's low but clear.
Adjust it to there. How's that?
It's like I get a little bit of background noise, but I think I can hear you. Rusty says, hey, Tina.
Hey, Rusty.
Big Killer's in the house. Hey, Big Killer. What's going on? So Udizzy got in this big, huge parade with the fire bike. I'm totally ecstatic. For the last 5 years, I've had to sneak my bikes into the parades, okay? This year is the first year I actually filled out an application. I got on the master list of this parade, and they're all excited to have me there. So Udizzy's got some videos coming up after the 4th of July. And that's just going to be awesome. I can't wait for that. Yes, Big Killer. It was a makeup review, and you missed it. You'll have to go back and watch Drive Shaft Drew's live show. It was epic. And it was all Amber's fault. Right, Amber? She dared me while you were sleeping. And not only that, Wizard, we had Tina sleeping on the couch here, and I turned the camera and was filming her sleeping.
Oh, it's going to get you into trouble.
She said I did a good job. Ian Matthews is in the house. How you doing, buddy?
Good evening, Ian.
Wizard's internet's working properly today, or the best we can expect for the stupid interwebs, and we're having a good time here today.
Oh, they just left here last week.
Yeah, they just left here. Metallica just left here, and Jerry this and that just said he just got his tickets. Jump into the fire, freaking right. See, Drive Shaft Drew, we're pimping out your live show video. What do you call a 90-year-old man who can still masturbate? Miracle Whip. That's a good one, Tom. This friend request sent. Thanks, Wayne. I won't check it until after the show. Go ahead, sir.
I think this is about the best we're going to get.
I hear you good. They're not saying nothing, so
Let's leave it where it is and just carry on and see how we get on.
VW Nut says hello, Worcester. Hello. What's up, buddy? VW Nut. He's got a nice little Volkswagen Bug. He takes some trips on it with it, you know. With he lives behind Musty One. Yep. Very cool guy.
Volkswagen Prime.
Say that again.
I've got a Volkswagen inside.
Nice.
It's under construction at the moment.
I think his is a 1967. He'll have to correct me if I'm wrong. There's a little bit of an echo, but we can hear him. Okay, see, they can hear you.
I don't see how there's an echo because I've got...
No, I don't see her an echo now. You should have badges. That was stick metal to cut with an angle grinder. I have them right here, Ian. I was just showing them. I have them right here, sir. Yeah, that's stick metal. Look at this. Look at these ones. You know, that's some serious stuff. And this is just the beginning. Like, these are just the beginning stages, you know. And I made two before right here that I actually creased them so they go around the gas tank, Ian. You know, and they have a badge. That's the similar idea it's going to be, you know, so it's for the fallen police officers. But I think, go ahead.
It is a 67.
Yes, it is a 67, he says. I had a 67 Baja Bug. Well, in the VW world, I've heard the Bajas were like, they were, I don't know, like an elite kind, I guess you could say. Most of the VW nuts didn't buy those, right?
Jet wash.
Jet wash, what's going on? Thank you very much. You can make me a badge that says Mr. Brickhead. Yeah, if you want me to make you a badge and draw on it, Mr. Brickhead, no problem, bro. But I mean, I don't have no flow jet. I don't have nothing to carve it in there with, you know.
You guys are doing a great job. I'm just going to sit back.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Tina. Choppers do rule, and he drew. Tina and Dizzy missing in a tree. No, her tree's over there. I'm like on a different branch.
Sitting in a tree.
I'm on a different branch. I don't see why not. Listen, I do anything for anybody. If you want me to make you a badge, I'll go down and make you a badge tomorrow. You PM me your address. I'll write Udizzy on it, on the back of it, and I'll write Mr. Brickhead on the front. And there you go. Bada boom, bada bang. If I made it really good, I could probably like throw it to you. You know, like a Chinese star.
Don't do that. You make me nervous. My lip.
Depending on how far you lived. Intrigue Motor. Oh, hi. I just got here. Hi. What's going on?
Just got up? Yeah.
Oh, just got up here. Oh, he's up here? Long as your family tree branches are okay. They're good. I got a lot of branches in my family tree, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's a family tree. So I want to go back to the late 1700s.
Say that again?
You're not listening.
He said, I only heard a piece of it. 17 what?
1700s, the late 1700s.
Wow, is that thing moving fast? I can't even watch it. I'd like to friend you on Facebook. Can't find your page. Problem is on my end, I'm sure. I'm not sure who you're talking to, David, but mine's under David. If you go to my YouTube channel and click on, my YouTube is linked to it. I think you can send me a friend request that way. And you can do the same thing, Brickhead. Go to my YouTube channel and click on my Facebook thing and just send me a message. She don't have a family tree, rolls eyes. Someone has crap internet. Well, Wizard's in the UK and we're in the United States. So there's gonna be some sort of, you know, interference at some point, and I apologize for that, but that, you know, that's the way it is when we're trying to bring all these different communities together, you know. Jerry, be good. Thank you for coming, sir.
I'm warm.
You're welcome, David. So he's just announced had to go say bye.
Bye. Have a good night. Enjoy your weekend.
Someone pissed in the just family gene pool. Well, time to change the water. Amber broke the like button. She broke it. She was
What are you doing, Dave?
So is there anything, it says the problem is internet speed. I can't hang out on my slow internet. My fast ones of my mother. Slow internet to my fast one of my mother. Oh, I see. I'm not sure I get that.
Oh, it means talking video don't work.
Oh, that's correct. It, you know, it could be playing with it. That's correct. But see, he's doing okay. He actually, it's been working okay. In trader motor. Is it bad if my family tree is a fork?
Mm-hmm.
It's better than a spoon. How do you circumcise a hillbilly? Oh, you kick his sister in the jaw. Oh my goodness, Tom. Stephen Gray or Stephen Gray. How you doing? Welcome to the Udizzy show. We live with Wizard, my buddy. 8838.
Oh, wait, I can't hear him. He's talking.
Oh, he was talking? Didn't hear a word you said. There you go.
Can you hear me?
You have a very, very faint.
Hang on a second. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yes.
Is that okay?
Yes. Drive Shot Drew says he's a hillbilly at heart and that hurts. What's a hillbilly girl say after sex? You know, they're getting mad now. What does a hillbilly say after sex? Get off me, Dad. You're crushing my cigarettes. That's too funny, Tim. And we apologize, Drew. We didn't mean to hurt you. So I guess Hillbilly Homestead and Wally Wheels is coming on the 9th of June, I guess, to swing by Udizzy's for a little visit before Wally goes up to Hillbilly's place. So that's going to be good. It just sent me to my page. It just sends me to my page. No biggie. David Collins. My name is David Murphy on Facebook. Hey, Dizzy, do you listen to the Rolling Stones? I do. You see how that does that? It's a little bit of feedback, and then it stops. And 5th or 9th? Oh, 5th or 9th. Well, the 6th is my daughter's birthday. Not that there's anything planned. I think she'll be back at school by the night, the 6th.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I'm not sure when she goes back. $921. No, that's not me. No, it's just David Murphy.
What's up, Kate Bratton?
I could probably. Why don't you do that?
What? I don't have Facebook on here. I don't.
Oh.
Kelson says Dizzy.
Kelson? Kelson is the little gentleman that got the Udizzy go-kart. That's Red Gone to Gray's son. He's a great kid, and I mean, I can't speak enough about him. He helps his dad a lot. He helps his brother, and that's just awesome. And look at Baggett Corner popped in. Hi, buddy. Look, we're alive. What was it? I would make her one, but she wouldn't ride it.
Is your bike showing at the top?
Is my bike showing at the top? I think so. I think I'm on my John Deere bike, this bike.
Yeah, I see a video of you riding that around the other day, and that really does shift, doesn't it?
It has a torque converter on it. So the way it works is when you hammer the gas, the clutch comes out and grabs the belt and it turns it. Well, as soon as you let it off, that clutch goes in, and when you hit it again, it's like shifting the engine into second. It really doesn't shift. It's a 4-stroke motor that's just go. But when you put the torque converter on it, it does like shift. And that's why, you know, that bike, this bike here does 70 miles an hour, you know?
Yeah, over here they call it a variable pitch pulley.
Right, right. And you can actually turn that on the motor. They have adjuster bolts on the block where you can turn that pitch yourself, you know, of the backing plate and everything, so you can make it go down, which is different ratios. What exactly they are, I don't know. Izzy, you're an amazing guy to give observant people such awesome gifts. Slow down. There is not enough of you in this egoistic world. Well, that's why we're doing what we're doing, you know. That we're showing everybody that there's still good people out there, and we should all be being good. Gotta go. See you guys. That was quick, Baggett. What are you doing? Like you got something better to do.
Tom Noble's going back to. He's going to the garage.
Oh, be good, Tom. Thanks for the jokes. You're awesome. You should start an outlaw mini bike gang. No, I'm good. I'm not into that. The outlaw mini bike gangs, not so much. Nobody around here, mini bikes are illegal. So what I'm doing is unheard of, you know, and when I ride on the street, it's totally illegal. You're not supposed to, but I'm known around here for being a good guy and not doing nothing wrong. So when they see me, they just say, "Ah, it's Dave," you know. So
Little doggy.
little doggy, what's going on? Little doggy is one inspirational gentleman, and I thank him for his videos every day. Although I'm not commenting every day, I do watch it on my phone in my shop, and you keep it up, brother.
I built a go-kart for my daughter some years ago, and that had a centrifugal clutch on it, but it was chain driven. And I went to the local kart place and I bought the clutch from there. It was like nearly £50, so it's about nearly $100 in your sort of money.
Yeah. Now, was that the dry clutch, where it was a clutch with a housing over it with the sprocket outside?
Yeah.
See,
it was. And as it spun up, it flings out and catches. It's effectively like a drum brake in reverse.
Right.
It catches and then it turns the cog.
Yeah. See, that's a dry clutch. That's a little bit.
Yeah, that's right.
This one here, you can't see it on this side, but it's a big ring, and it has a ring on the inside that has a slant on it, and there's a belt. It's belt driven, and this piece, the slanted piece, comes out and catches the belt, which turns that, and it has a driver gear in the back, so the belt's around this, and then on the back of that, there's a sprocket where the chain goes to the tire. So it's a two system, you know, whereas yours is just from the sprocket on the wheel to the dry clutch, you know.
Johnson
963. Thanks for popping in, brother. Oh, take it easy, brother. Mini bikes are illegal in most places, I would say. Yeah, I mean, that's because of the us when we were kids ruining it for everybody, I guess. They're only illegal if they catch you. That's what I say. I rode this bike through the city here, 25 miles one day with Tina following me with the camera, and no one bothered me at all.
Yeah, a lot of the kids around here have got quads, and they've been registered as road legal, but they don't half make a racket. They've got some seriously loud exhaust on them.
Yeah.
And all the way up the valley.
Yeah, them dirt bikes, they can be pretty loud. Fin Paint is in the house. Well, good afternoon, brother. Thank you for swinging through. You just missed 88 Katana and Tom Noble were here too, brother.
So they can ride the quads on the streets?
If you get a plate, you can do that here, but you can only ride them on certain. See, over here it's a little bit different. You can't register a dirt bike or a quad for the street. No way, no how. But you can get a plate for them to be ridden off road, and that's how you have to do it. So even in the bush, you need a plate.
I
ride an electric bike. Chopper's Rule has a nice electric bike, and he don't need no plate on that.
That'd be pretty cool if you can ride quads around the streets.
Big Killer, I read your message. Why did you take it off? My go-kart has a torque converter. Yeah, that's what the John Deere has, a torque converter. Yes, I have seen Taro. Taro, I shout him out a lot. He's got a great channel, and anything you need to be fixed lawnmower-wise, and you got a question, he'll answer it for sure. Taro fixes all. Good channel. No plate needed here for the bush. Mr. Mega Fred Led Zeppelin.
Why do you say Led Zeppelin?
Just for the hell of it. Right, rock on. I seen the video you had just the other day. You put up a video about catching the fire trucks, right? Oh my goodness. Topper's rules. That's a 1200cc bike engine in it. Oh my goodness. Those plates are only good to go to approved areas. That's right. See, he knows probably one place in Mass to go. Yeah, if, you know, that's the thing. Those plates that we get for those bikes, they're only good for, like he says, approved areas. And what they're doing here is doing away with all those approved areas because people are buying the land and putting up houses.
And I think a lot of the kids on the dirt bikes and the quads that ride down the street 15, 20 deep, that's what's ruining it too.
I missed one. Mr. Intrader said something I missed. Big chainsaw engine on it. See, that's a good motor, a chainsaw. It depended on the kid for the go-kart, you know, the size of the kid. Gotta go to the fire, the grill to see you later. Oh, go fire up the grill. All right, big killer.
Oh, yeah, it's Memorial Day weekend.
That's right. A lot of people are doing the family thing. Well, I want to say, everybody, don't forget your veterans. Memorial weekend, and don't forget your vets. Right, T?
Right on.
Yeah, don't forget the veterans. They've given up a lot, and they should be respected and looked after. Even over here, I find it very strange that here can, you know, you go in as a Joe Blogs and you come out and they've turned you virtually into a killing machine, but they don't sort of like you know, they don't sort of like get you back in. They don't take it out of you. You know what's been instilled in you, and that's what, you know, they've been regimented to do a certain thing a certain way every day for the last how many years they've been in, and then when their time's up, it's off you go.
Yep.
And they don't sort of like try and reintegrate them back into society. That's why you see there is a lot of homeless vets over here. A lot of homeless people that have been in the military and the army and the navy and everything, and they just can't, you know, reintegrate back into society for some strange reason, because they've got some kind of set of how things are supposed to be done. It's really sad, really.
Yeah.
I think so too. If they spent, you know, a little bit of time with these people as they go out, like they did when they went in to train them, to detrain them. I mean, I'm not sure it would work for everybody, but it would at least give them a, you know, the opportunity to have something to, you know, get back to reality. But I mean, to me personally, I'm just proud of, you know, that the freedoms that they've given us. And, you know, to me, not one life is in vain, because look at all the freedoms we have today because of what they've done for us, you know.
We have a huge veteran shelter right down the street from us.
Tim's too funny. Good old days. I still raise hell on my dirt bike. Catch me if they can.
Darren Sharon is in.
Darren Sharon.
Stopped in to say hello.
Hello. Hello. I watched a video with you in it the other day. You was in breakfasts. Wally Wheel says, good point, Wizard.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You know, you take an ordinary man off the street, you know, you train them a certain way, you turn them into a killing machine, and that's all they know. They've been programmed. It's programming, and they haven't been deprogrammed before they get let back out into society.
Yeah,
exactly.
Some people can handle it, and some people can't.
Exactly.
It's very true.
Yeah, and even, I'll tell you, even the ones that aren't up front and facing the combat, they still went through a lot of different things, you know, even, you know, on the back lines, you know. So I hold respect for all of them, no matter who they were, the medic to the phone guy, to the guy who set up the poles so that the phones would work wherever they were, you know, all of them.
Yeah. Well, we've had a few issues over here in Britain at the last few weeks, as you've probably heard on the news, and there was we've almost instigated martial law over here, for want of a better phrase. You know, we've got the military now standing alongside the police force, and it was on the TV that you've got a military guy with a machine gun standing next door to a police officer at the Houses of Parliament. And the copper's got all this stuff on, he's got all this stuff around him, he's got all these bits and bobs stuck around him, and he's got this big old gun, big old sort of like vest, and the military guy standing there looking rather cool as a cucumber, while the old copper's looking rather twitchy and on edge, and the military guy's just standing there holding his gun going, I'm ready for this, I'm ready for this. And it's two completely different worlds there. Two completely different worlds. The cop looks rather twitchy, and the guy in the military, he's just standing there looking rather cool and taking it all in, and he looked rather relaxed, unlike the copper looking rather twitchy and on edge.
Absolutely. And you know, I think that's due to training. Maybe that officer in particular that you've seen, maybe he's never been in the service. And now that he's got this guy that's, you know, a war vet or whatever, but standing next to him, like it's right at home, you know. Now, you know, usually he's just like a security guard outside the parliament. Now it's like, uh-oh, something's happened. Now he needs backup.
Amber's, yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I live in a place called the Garden of England.
The Garden of, I love that.
He's in the Garden of England. I can't spell it.
Tim owns land there.
Near Glasgow? Glasgow? Is that near
Glasgow.
Glasgow. Tim
No,
owns.
it's the opposite end of the country.
Tim owns land. Wayne says he's in Manchester, UK.
That's correct. It's more like if the chopper flies his gunner, his career is over. He's sued to rags. Well,
Oh, I'm not in Lancashire then, you clank. Nice one, Ian.
Ian.
What is he on? Just keep taking them. Get curious. My charcoal video from yesterday. Make your own charcoal. Excellent. Yeah, in trade. Glasgow is not in England. True.
I wonder what Ian's working on. Ian must be working on, I don't know, maybe a some sort of welding project. He says, no shit, Sherlock. My cousin married a UK man. Man, what love does to a person. He's still in his bathroom. Ian's still in his bathroom. He thinks because he's going to blame it all on YouTube. He says, oh, because he's been videoing it, it's taken him a whole month to do his bathroom. It would have took him a whole month if he didn't even have a camera.
Well, if he's still in the bathroom, what's the door jammed or the lock broken?
Wayne says, I bet it's not his bathroom. Chopper's Rule got a new video upcoming. I seen your picture, Chopper's Rule, on the bicycle on Instagram. He says he's slow. That's all right. We don't mind harassing you.
Matt, it is. Matt, yes. Oh, Google Matt, yes. It is.
I'm gonna have to I'm gonna email my Facebook thing to Amber and to Mr. Brickhead. I almost called him Blockhead. Sorry, I apologize, Brickhead. Hiding from his wife.
Hiding from his wife in the bathroom with the door locked.
That's right. Oh, that was the first bike you ever built. That was a cool one. I seen that.
Dizzy wanted to stalk my business.
Oh, Guido's in the house.
Where? Oh.
Hello, Guido.
What's up, brother? Thanks for popping in. All your boys are here. Well, almost all of them. Guido, hello.
No, it's not Guido.
No, we were harassing him the other day. He says he don't care. He hears it all the time. But it's Guido.
Oh, I was still saying it wrong then too, because I was saying Guido.
It's Guido.
Guido is like the Italian way. Guido.
He says hi, Waldmart. Be nice.
Mike's hobbies and random stuff.
Hey, Mike. How's it going, Mike? What are you up to? Random stuff? You do hobbies? I did these hobbies. I made these badges lately. Made some stuff. I got some brackets going on. I'm building this really cool trike. It's my email is, oh, look at him. He puts it.
Someone just sent you a friend request. I wonder if that's up.
I'm a Dave, you're too funny.
Write that down.
Well, it's right there. It says
No,
right
his
here.
email address. Oh, is that them?
I don't know. Who's Tammy? Michael, Wayne, Matt, Tammy, Michael, who else? KBM Kit. No, I don't want to be her friend.
That
Mark, John. That's about it. So I accepted everybody's stuff. You have seen what Pug One did to the Dizzy bike? Of course I have. Of course I've seen what Pug did to it. See his patch right there? It's freaking awesome. But the real bike, Dizzy bike, is right here. This is the Dizzy Deer bike. That's just the Dizzy stunt bike.
I'm surprised the sidecar that he welded to it lasted as long as it did, going over those jumps and over his berm up the side of his container there. He was really going for it, wasn't he? And it crashed a few times as well.
Yes, that guy, his new friend there, he smashed his girlfriend right into that staging.
No.
You know, and this is what's fun to me. It didn't cost me nothing to make that bike, and look at it's getting him to add things to it and bring joy to people like that get to watch the videos and the ones that get to go there and participate. So it's a plus all the way around. Mashal, I can't pronounce that.
Michelle?
Mashal. Hello.
Sorry, I have to keep getting up. I'm hot.
You're hot.
Michael.
She's
She's
getting
getting
hot.
Yeah, she's gonna take off all her clothes.
No.
I tried, folks. Barrel Boy Woods, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? Go check him out. He's got some good videos too.
Oh, Wizard should type something in so people can sub to him.
Gonna have to go old school.
Are you on with us?
Yeah, so people can subscribe to you.
Right, if you write in the chat, they can link onto your name there. Tina is hot. Oh, it's hot, Tina. He said I was trying to hit on his girl. I told him I told her I wouldn't stalk her, is what I said, because I think it was your daughter, right, that was behind you, and she was standing behind him, and it looked like he had hair.
So if anybody isn't subscribed to Wizard, he put a comment up. So go subscribe to him.
Tina, take it off. Take it off. Amber said so. You got to do it.
Oh,
I did everything Amber said, so you got it.
Mr. Mach 1, I cannot take
Mr.
it
Mach
off.
1, brother.
You guys will all be blind.
Mr. Mach 1, when you get up to Pugs at that car show, I want you trying that the sidecar. I want you sitting in the sidecar. That would be hilarious.
Did you also see that little thing that he's built? It's got like an old school chair on it, and he bent the axle.
Yes.
Did you that on his press?
Yeah, he fixed it right up.
Yeah, that was terrible.
You know, and that's what's cool about his shop is you can go out there and drive shit and break it and then bring it right in the shop. Da 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 da. Okay, back out it goes. You know, and he's got a stack of those chairs. So when the chairs break, he just takes them off, puts a new one on, good to go. I'm too big for the sidecar. Well, you can try it. You can ride the bike then. And crash somebody into the staging or something, Gary. That would be hilarious, wouldn't it?
Someone from America's.
Yeah, crash someone from America's.
As Pug would say.
Michael's in the house. Michael Horsford.
Yeah, I said that like 10 minutes ago.
He says ditto. If I was on that sidecar, the bike's clutch would burn out. Well, we'll have to. I sent them some extra belts for that clutch, so that's another one of those torque converters. Wizard, it's like my John Deere bike, and it makes those things scream. That mini bike, every time you get on it, it wants to do a wheelie. It was even trying to do one with the sidecar on it after all these years. You know, that little motor that's on there is pretty tough.
Looks like a monkey hopping.
Gary's a riot. I'm trying to find his sticker. Where's his sticker?
Volvo had some really strange cars. You know, back in sort of like the late 70s, early 80s. I thought it could have even been a little bit more than that. They were. I think it was the Volvo 66 and the DAF Vario-Matic, and that didn't have a gearbox. It was like automatic, but it had like the same sort of. So the faster you went, the more it pulled out, and it changed the gearing itself.
Yes, that's exactly
very similar sort of.
And that was probably that one that you're talking about was probably more of a like a snowmobile clutch. A snowmobile has a bigger motor, and it would have that same similar clutch as the one I use, just bigger. And that I mean, those cars probably had a little get up and go, you know.
When you got them going, they shifted quite quickly. You know, you just put your foot down and you were gone.
Yeah. I mean, it reaches a max where you can only go so fast. But if you let off and then hit it again, it will propel you again too. And that's to get mine to 70 miles an hour. I had to do that consecutive time over miles and miles to get up to that. But I went on a 120-mile ride, 60 miles out and 60 miles back on a mini bike. That's right, Wally.
Forgive me, I'm honest.
Exactly, Dizzy. Let's see. Dizzy, would you build a bike and paint it breast cancer pink? Cool idea. Just something I thought. If I find a girl, I'll paint a pink bike and put a breast. I have no problem with that. It's just that most of the things I've given away have been to boys, so I'm sure they didn't want a pink one.
Yeah. Well, you know, I couldn't join you a little while ago because I said I was going to do a charity event.
Yes.
Well, last weekend I did, it was called Copper Field for breast cancer. And we went down and hosted an event because that sort of affected my family as well. And a few other friends in the radio club went down as well because we marshalled, helped out. You know, we took our radios with us so we could, you know, everybody. And we sort of like marshalled the event for them, and that was all in aid of breast cancer.
Nice.
And the weekend before that, I did a big one overnight in London for it's called Walk the Walk. In that one as well, we was on mile 16, place called Notting Hill Gate, which is just down the road from one of the palaces where some of the royalty live. And we was helping marshal that one. We're just making sure the ladies that were walking weren't getting harassed by anybody, make sure they're safe. We had our radios with us then, and that was 26 miles.
Wow,
Nice.
that's awesome. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it. And you know, I haven't had breast cancer that I know of in my family. But I've had cancer. My son has cancer right this moment that he's battling. So that's kind of dear to my heart, you know. James, what's going on? Jamestown, what's going on, Dizzy? Not much.
Well, what happened? My mum wondered what was going on with her. Unfortunately, this was she died in somewhere around about 2002. So she's been gone quite a few years now.
Mm-hmm.
A few years before that, she was diagnosed. So they operated on her and gave her all the chemotherapy, radiotherapy. She really went through the mill.
Yeah.
You know, they gave her, and a few years later it came back, unfortunately. And this time it went to parts of her they couldn't operate on.
Yeah.
Right.
So unfortunately, you know, it was quite quick the second time. So you know, we thought she'd had a stroke because she started slurring her words. Weeks, you know, she passed away, unfortunately.
I'm sorry to hear that.
On morphine and all kinds of nasty drugs, and in the end, I don't even think she was compos mentis.
Yeah.
Her up. I don't even think she knew the end was coming, but you know, one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, even though I'm like the oldest son out of all of us, and my dad was still with us, you know, it was left to me to make a decision as to going to do. Are we going to, you know, the hospital asked us to give them a, you know, when, you know, they ask you to make a decision as to, you know, the best thing for mum, and, you know, what if something would happen, you know, and we all had to make a decision. And, you know, I had to chair the family, which was a really hard decision.
Yeah.
You're never going to forget. So we decided, you know, that it was safer if we did DNR, which was do not resuscitate.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it took her quicker than, which was, in a way, it was best that it happened that way. But unfortunately, you know, it has affected us and our family. You know, my brothers, they have good days, they have bad days. You know, but it has affected us and affected other friends as well. So unless you've actually been through it yourself or you're going through it, you don't really know.
Right.
it is a difficult time.
I know, like, when I went through it with my son, that was, I mean, by far the hardest thing I've ever had to do. And at certain points, I had to do that and make those tough decisions, you know, that personally I didn't want to have to make, but I'm dad and I had to make them, you know. But we did the best we could, you know, and we're all affected by it, you know, in our own way. But you know, we have to move on.
Yeah, but we support the charities as best as we can, because, I mean, hopefully one day they will raise enough money to rid this world of an evil cancer.
I agree.
Before their time.
And I can tell you about over here. My son is going through it. My oldest son, and he's had a hell of a battle the last 2 years, and the strides that they have made in cancer research in the last 3-4 years is huge. You know, so all those dollars that people are donating and all these breast awareness things, and they're all helping because they have made huge strides in finding a cure.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter which charity you support, as long as you support, because they're all going the same way and they're all trying to get the same goal.
Yeah.
With the same, you know, or the same. They're all trying to get to the same place at the same time. So it doesn't matter who does it, as long as one of them does.
Yep.
You know, they're all going somewhere, and they're all trying to beat it, and they're all trying to get the research to do it. As long as one of them does, then benefit from that. So yeah, that's why we support them.
Right. Chopper's Rule 1 says he lost his mom to cancer also.
Yeah, it's hard.
He did a charity ride
It is hard.
last week also. Thank you very much, Chopper's Rules. At Wayne Ellis, you must know. Wayne Ellis. My cousin.
Yeah, a lot of people.
See, now leukemia, that's a cancer of I think the blood.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's cancer in the blood. Yeah, my son had stage 4 brain cancer. He had 6 tumors, or there were 8 in all. Eight tumors in all. They just, over the course of 2 years, they just last week removed the last one, and he's recovering, but they're saying right now he's cancer free. And you know, from stage 4 with 8 tumors to cancer free, that's a huge road. I mean, but cancer's a terrible thing. It'll come back at the drop of a hat without warning, and it could be, you know, devastating. It's just, you know, we're doing the best we can.
Yeah, I mean, just reading through some of the comments there, it looks like a lot of our chat this evening have been affected, or, you know, someone in the family has been affected. It is one of the biggest killers. It really is. It's a terrible thing, especially when, you know, you've got children. That's what cuts me up the most, is when you've got children that are 4, 5, 6 or younger, and, you know, they're born and they've got it. You know, you're thinking, why? I don't.
I agree. I mean, when you see that, like, it's when you go to the hospital, that's when you see it like up front the most, you know, because they're patients next to your family member, you know, and they're little kids, you know, that don't know even what is really going on, you know, and they really don't deserve that. David lost his dad to cancer. Sorry about that, Dave.
I have to say I'm sorry.
It doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care who it affects.
Absolutely not.
Old, young, it doesn't matter. My dad died a few years later, but that wasn't due to cancer.
Wayne too. Wayne Ellis lost his mom when he was 17 to cancer. The Bobcat guy's in the house too.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, brother? We had your shirts on last week. We changed.
Yeah, Chopper. Put the put $5 on the black and white one as well for me, would you? Michael Horsford says it's all this tainted food we consume.
A lot of people think it's that. Like,
I think it's all to do.
It could
Sorry,
be.
Tina?
Tina thinks the same. It could be, you know, but I mean, they were saying it's cigarettes. Okay. I see commercials on TV where a guy is telling you that I never smoked a day in my life and I've got cancer from secondhand smoke. You know what my reply is? Up yours, you did. You were going to get cancer anyways. It had nothing to do with anybody smoking, you know, because there's babies born with cancer. There's, you know, cancer, it has, I don't think it has much to do with the cigarettes. But I mean, I'm not no, you know, smart person about any of that, but cigarettes may cause cancer, but I've known people that have smoked all their life, never had cancer and never had a problem. And then I've also known people that have never smoked and they ended up with cancer.
Yeah.
who's in the house?
Michael was saying about it's the bugs they're trying to kill off the foods. I bet the bugs would be more healthy than the food. You're probably right, Michael. Breakfast cereal. You know, instead of eating the breakfast cereal, you'll probably get more nutrition out of the cardboard box it's actually in.
Wow, I'm sorry to hear that, Tim.
Yeah, that's not good.
This is, you know, where I feel positive right now is that happened to my son over the course of, you know, what was going on. He lost a lot of weight. He was looking bony. He was, you know, now, like when he was here last Saturday, he's filling out again. His skin tone is back. His weight is coming back, and that's so awesome.
Yeah. Wally's everything can cause cancer. They're dormant cells just activated. God only knows. I think that's true. I think everyone's got it. It's a matter of you need something to trigger it off.
Right. That's right, Bobcat guy. We were just talking about that. It could be very well the chemicals they're spraying on the bugs could be just the thing that's not giving us cancer, but just triggering the cancer in us. You know? Okay, I'm late, guys, but I'm here. Steve Rob's in the house. Buddy.
Evening, Steve. Well, it's true about, I think what it says. It's, you know, about triggering it off. It is a mutation of a cell. You need a chemical imbalance cause a cell to mutate. Mutating cell, it will.
David says if you live long enough, you will get it. But that's not true. My grandmother, she was working until she was 98 years old, and she never had cancer. She fell, broke her hip, and then passed away. It was that quick, and you know, she was never really sick ever in her life. It was the weirdest thing.
Ian says, don't mention the chemtrails. Why not, Ian?
I don't know if that's true, the chemtrails. I mean, as far as chemtrails, I think that's more like the small little Cessna planes that are spraying for bugs. The big planes, I don't think that's a chemtrail. I mean, who knows, but.
No. Strange sort of world we live in.
That's correct. Steve Robb, I made these, Steve Robb. Real steel badges.
That was loud.
Oh, that shows.
Yeah, they're really good. Quite heavy duty. You're not going to bend them quick, are you?
That's right. They're going to last forever. I hope so.
Yeah. What's that? Corn is the most tempered food on the planet. Go down to the KFC, I'll give her the corn on the cob. I'm not stupid.
I want to make it to heaven, not just today's bus.
Corn, not like corn, Native American people ate and bread.
That's right. It's not. The corn today isn't like the natives. Heavy duty is go big or stay home. That's right. That's right. And those are just made as two little brackets to hold on my front fender that I got from Captain Jerk. So, you know, that's another thing that's added to this bike from a YouTuber, which is awesome. He had a heart attack 17 years ago smoking a cigarette. That's I'm not going to say it was the cigarette, though. You could have been smoking a cigar. You could have been eating a bowl of cereal. My mother was eating a bowl of cereal, and she had a stroke, and she couldn't let go of the spoon. I had to pull the spoon out of her hand.
Terrible. So those brackets you've got there, Dizzy, on the back,
Yes.
sort of like have it, you know, you're gonna have like an arch holding the other emblem on the front.
Yes, it has an arch that goes over the tire on the inside of the forks, and then these will go on the outside to squeeze them to the forks. That way.
And that's going to hold up the fender.
Yes. Yep.
Cool.
And I made a loop for the back piece, so it has a loop going across the front, up and over the tire this way, and then I made a loop this way too that nobody's seen. It's going to be in my next video. So the back don't do this, you know, as you're driving, you know, it's clamped down at the top, but you don't want the back flopping it, you know. So I actually made a hoop to pin it back there also. So this has actually gotten a little bit further than everybody's seen.
Okay, I won't ask no more. I don't want you to give it away. I have to wait for the video to come out myself.
Finn Penny said it made him quit, though. Well, that probably was a big scare, I'm sure, my friend.
Chopper says he wants to live long enough to be a burden to his children. To your children, because they will choose your retirement home, so be nice to them.
Yeah.
That's right. I would never do that. I don't know. I don't want to be a burden on them. I love my kids. I would rather them, you know, I don't know. I don't want to be a burden. I took care of that stuff already. I'm already taken care of, so that's already said and done. I said, don't mention them. He said, don't mention them.
Not sure I know that story.
Oh, did you just see my stomach? It
Tina,
sounded
was that
like,
your belly?
yeah, it sounded like there was a demon.
Good thing nobody heard that.
That was loud. Oh my
No
Lord.
answer on Lazarus? But what did ever happen to Lazarus? I don't know what happened to him.
They have to be nice to me. Rosie gets me.
I'm spending my kids' inheritance as well. I'm going to leave just enough so they can sweep me up and put me in the dustbin. And that's about it, really.
I'm building a legacy to leave behind for years to come. I believe I'm building these bikes and this fire bike. Every place I take it, I get a patch from that fire department, and I'm making a jean jacket with all the different patches sewed onto it, and that bike will retire, and that vest will be put with it. And the same with this police bike that I'm building and the John Deere. I mean, those will be left as Udizzy's legacy and builds that, you know, Tina's going to end up with, because I got too many kids for him to fight over. You know, I got 10 kids, 15 grandkids right now.
I haven't got any grandchildren on the way, but my daughter's 25, so
Could be soon.
well, I don't think so with her, to be honest with you.
Some girls are like that, and some aren't. Some, you know, want that mother thing, and some don't even. You know.
No,
Or Buford. I can't even say it. Good to see
Far
you.
side of the rails.
10 or 15. Yikes. 10 children and 15 grandchildren. It's not or.
that's Buford.
Buford, that's it. Buford. Oh, Dick, far side of the rails is here. He's hammering down big time.
Just said that you was a busy man back in your younger years.
We didn't have cable.
Quick, someone buy him a telly.
I already took care of that. My youngest child right now, she will soon be turning 19, so I'm on a good streak right now. One wife and 3 cats and a dog. Oh my goodness, you got a full house right there.
3 kids, 1 wife, 3 cats, and a dog. Yeah.
My friend of mine, all his children have come back home because, and they brought their children back home. He's got 4 cats, 4 dogs, and 4 children and partners at home. So he's got a full house at the moment, and I think he's going to have to build another extension.
Or move out.
Right. Move out.
Yeah, move out. Move out. Leave them all to it.
Yep.
No, she does not. I'm the biggest kid Tina got.
I have Dave, my mother, and grandmother as my children.
He says, yes, he made a mistake with the numbers. I was just kidding you, buddy. It's okay.
Amber believes that the government is spraying poisons in the air.
Where she lives.
I would. Well, where does Amber live?
To me, I mean, I'm not where that's happening, you know, but if me as a citizen seen them spraying one day and next week that neighborhood got sick, I'd be a little suspicious. is all I'm saying.
Bunk beds were for a while.
Yep. I was married for 20 years too, so, you know, and I was a young kid. I got married at 15 and a half to a 22-year-old woman. So that was kind of a mistake, but you know, you live and learn. Shane's stopped in. What's going on, Shane? What the what? The what? Hey, y'all. What the what? Tom Noble's back. Eric. Must have been America's. Must have been America's. With the chemtrails. Well, you see, if we're doing chemtrails, I think American planes are going over to Canada words and leaving the chemtrails, because I see Pug catching them all the time.
He's been reading too many of those conspiracy theorist websites.
Right. Ian, thank you so much for coming.
To Finn Painter, yeah, thanks to Ian. Thanks for popping in.
Finn Painter is awesome. Always watching my videos and comment. What a great guy.
Kings, yeah. Kings Disaster.
All right, King's Disaster Garage. We were just talking about you. I mentioned about, I don't know if that was on the live show or not, but King's Disaster Garage has a great channel, and he just, I just think they cleaned up Jeep Beach week over there, which is really cool, and I enjoyed watching the videos. Jonathan W. What up? Oh gosh, you can kill yourself worrying. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's very true. Was alive, she used to say to me, she said, this is the real deal, she said, son. She said, a dress rehearsal, this is the real thing. So enjoy it while you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Do everything, see the sights, and don't let anything hold you down. Life to the full. I mean, my mum did. She was mad, I think, by the time she was about 25. All over the world.
That's awesome. I mean, everybody's different. Me, I'm not one of those people. It's not a big thing for me to travel all over the world. I'd like to meet as many people as I can, you know, because I'm an outgoing person. But I think what I like the most is just doing what you feel in your heart, you know. And if you do that on a daily basis, no matter when the time comes, you're going to die, you know, living a full life.
Yeah, while he's still waiting for Bigfoot and the little green men to come and say hi to the world.
Wow.
Yeah, that would be interesting, actually. On a slightly different slant and a different subject. Yeah, I mean, if I had the little green men or the little silver-coloured men with the funny fish eyes land in my back garden right now, I'd say, yeah, let's go for it. The opportunity would be absolutely immense. I mean, I have an open mind on just about everything and anything.
Right.
Nothing scares me, and I would quite happily. Back garden, I would quite happily go with them.
Wally, Bigfoot's real. His brother married her. Oh, Tim, but I agree with you. If they came down in my yard, I would say, hold on, let me get a big bag of dope, and you can take me with you.
I mean, everyone's watching this now, and they're probably thinking, oh, that Wizard guy. Why is he called Wizard? He must be on something. You know what I mean? I'm not. I'm just straight on fresh air and lemonade. But no, I can't. You know, sometimes when you have a really in-depth conversation with some people, I had a really in-depth conversation some years ago with a friend of mine. It went on till about 5 o'clock in the morning. We was just chewing things over, and we was sitting there thinking that we can't be the only blue planet with life on it. There's got to be somebody else out there, you know. And there's all the possibilities. But then again, if you was looking at this world from the outside and you've seen all this stuff that's going on this little blue planet, and you're thinking, I ain't going down there. They're killing each other.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. If someone was, you know, sitting up like on the edge looking in and being able to see I'm sure they would turn around and leave. And to be honest, I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed to say that you know, I'm from this place. You think it's 2017, all these generations, all these years of, you know, people saying and talking peace and working through it. You'd think we'd be at some crossroads here. We're not. It's like we're going further and further back, and it's not cool.
Hi, Jonathan.
And I did read your comment, King's Disaster Garage, and you're right. It's great to get to go out and see all other places, you know, for sure. Gotta say hey to the maid. Hey, maid.
I said hello.
Oh, Chopper's rules. You said if they landed in my place, give me 10 minutes to pack. Or don't forget to come and pick me up on the way past.
Right.
Everyone's probably watching this and thinking, yeah, that crank.
I'd stick.
And they'd be right as well. I am a right crank.
What if the aliens come from the future Earth? Well, if they come from the future Earth, then obviously it's got to be a better place. You know, and I mean, I would just go no matter what. What do George Zimmerman, O.J. Simpson, and masturbation have in common? Getting off once isn't enough. Money rules this world. Wars make money, so it's hard to stop them. Yeah, well, that's because of what the government's done. They made money important. If you made it so there was no money, then, you know, the farmer would go to work because he's got to feed his neighbor, and the neighbor would do what he's doing because he's a blacksmith, and he's, you know, the people need blacksmith and stuff, or you know, the world would work very well without money, you know.
Well,
because
yeah,
because you would know as you grew up, you either do the right thing and produce something to help others, or you starve because no one's gonna, you know, give you food and eggs and milk or whatever if you ain't doing something in return. So
where I live, we got this little thing that goes on. Everybody helps everybody. No money changes hands. Everybody gets what they want done. Everyone's happy, and that's how it works around here. You know, everyone does something for somebody else, and it's favors for favors.
Yep. And you know, back, my grandmother told me about, you know, her growing up, and that's how it was. Like, my grandmother was an Indian princess, so they grew up where they had to make beadwork and make things to take them to town to sell them so that they could have food and you know, things. And so
The barter
stop by
system.
the show. See everyone does. Thanks, Shane. So I mean, yeah, the bartering system definitely works. I don't know why it switched to money or whatever, but we have to deal with it. What did Michael say? Did I piss on my face? Oh, I missed it.
Wally said, I told you to piss on your foot. He said something about he wished the green aliens would come down and cure his gout.
Oh, yeah. Yes, we heard that. Mr. Jenkins, we heard that, and I'm sorry about that. Greg Alderman from the Alderman Brothers Band, Almond's Brothers Band.
Yep.
Later, Shane. Be good.
Sorry, I can't sit still.
Not sure I'm spelling.
You got ants in your pants, Tina?
I do. I can't sit still at all. If I sit still, I'm going to fall asleep.
that's the best maid. All you gentlemen out there, when you're looking for a maid, you find the one that can't sit still, and then you know everything's going to be clean because she can't sit still.
Have you ever?
Just said if we helped each other out, imagine how. Well, for money, everybody bartered. You wanted a cabbage, you swapped something, or you bartered for a cabbage. You did something. That's how somebody invented money, and that's when it all went Pete Tong.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
Kelly,
The Federal Reserve has ruined it. Yeah, they ruined it. All right. I mean, I don't even get that, and for me, those, like, I look at those big $1 million homes and these rappers that all they did is sing a couple songs. Next thing you know, they're making zillions of dollars with all these endorsements and this and that. For what? And even to me, even the football players, the baseball players, the hockey player, well, not so much hockey, but because they don't get paid much. But, all those sports teams, they absolutely get paid way too much for what they're doing. They're playing a sport, and when you start getting money involved in that, it just turns into, now it's political, to be honest with you, because only go ahead.
I don't know who said this, but it's a saying that money is the root of all evil. I think true, really, because it makes you get out of bed in the morning, it makes you go to work, makes you get dirty, and then once you've got it, you've got to again.
It says, but pay attention to find not the one who always went out for shopping, Dizzy. Attention to find. I'm not getting that. It's not making sense. I don't know. Is it me?
I think what Guido's saying is, pay attention to your maid, because she's the one who goes out doing the shopping for you and looks after you.
Yes. Oh, yes, she does. She does. All the
look after the one that you've got.
She's a good girl.
And he pets me like I'm an animal.
Amber Rivers Homestead. She says that she's got solar going on there. Yeah, have you heard of colloidal silver? It's called colloidal silver. If you look into that, that might help you.
I was just reading King's Disaster Garage's comment, and he says, living here in Boca Raton, Florida, some of the richest people live. Where some of the richest people live, and you can hear the way you talk crazy. I have money, but roots keep grounded. Well, that's how you do it. It doesn't matter what you're worth, to be honest with you. When you die with Zippo. When you came here, you came with Zippo. So your value is in the person that you are, not the funds that you have. That's why, to me, I'm very rich. I'm rich beyond belief because I have a lot of love in my heart. I got a lot of kids to love, and I do nothing but good things, and that's the value in life to me.
Yeah. I mean, money cannot buy you that family. It's family is worth vastly more than money. There's no price on it. There's no price on family. That's all.
That's right.
Paul says, the Bible says about the love of money is the root of all evil. And he also said earlier, Hitler is still dead, which is nice.
Yeah, and I mean, if you look at money, even the pictures on it, like you can read a lot of bad things in the pictures on money. So it's like they knew right off the bat when they were creating the money that it was the root of all evil.
I mean, Michael Horsford said if he had money, he would help people, but you don't need money to help people. Wally also said it's not the journey, it's the destination, that's the fun. It says, do you watch Doom Reaper 2007? What that is, but I'm sure if I googled it, I'd find out.
Well, you're welcome here anytime, King's Disaster Garage. Anytime. You, your family, whatever, anything you want, my friend. Yeah, I don't worry about money. And all the things I do here is done without money. It's Javi Spooner donating go-kart frames. It's Hillbilly Homestead donating engines. It's my neighbor around the corner bringing me mini bike frames. I do it all without money also. I mean, I may have to buy a little pot here, a little pot there, but the way I get that money is I fix a broken lawnmower and sell it, or I fix somebody's lawnmower and get a little money in and put it right in the shop. So it's actually, all feeding itself.
Buford is leaving. Am I saying it right?
Buford?
Mm-hmm.
Bufford.
Michael said it would make it easier to help others as well.
Yeah, I could grab it right now. I got the new sticker. Oop, sorry, let me apologize. Here's Tom Noble's new sticker. Busted Knuckle Garage. It's the prettiest sticker on YouTube, I'd have to say. Freaking right. Just got that in the mail. I have another one up there on my, I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. Proud to have one of those stickers.
He said, I said it right.
Friggin' right. That's right, King's Disaster Garage. Yes, that's right, he said. Buford. 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 Buford.
I can't stop
Saw the
yawning.
stickers.
I'm so sorry. That's rude.
Oh, I'm sorry. He made one. No, this isn't the new sticker. This is just his sticker. He made a new sticker of the shirts. He got the YouTube Garage Gang shirts, the picture on the back. He made a new sticker of that, so that's going to be pretty cool. I want to definitely get one of those.
Mr. Jenkins, the big shit.
That's right. Mr. Jenkins. He's the big shit. Freaking right. Just want everybody to see everything they were looking. Right? We don't have the
new one is.
No, I don't. He just made them. He just made them. He was just telling us. We'll have to get those.
Tim put Swiss cheese in his guacamole. I call it holy moly.
Baby bird.
I like guacamole and I like Swiss cheese.
I am not a big fan of guacamole.
Or Swiss cheese, probably.
Well, I don't mind Swiss cheese like melted on a sandwich. On a sandwich or something.
I agree with you, Amber. As long as she says, as long as I have a roof over my head, food to eat, and a way to shower and cook, I am happy. I don't ask for much. I'm the same way. No materialistic in this girl over here.
That's right.
Calling it a night because it's past midnight. So thanks for dropping in, Guido.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. And Tom Noble says, if a firefighter's business can go up in smoke and a plumber's business can go down the drain, can a hooker get laid off? I know she can get laid on.
So that's a crazy one.
Jet wash, you're too funny. Jet wash is awesome. All I need is pug videos and Udizzy videos. I love that kind. A lot of kind. A lot of kind. Me and Drive Shaft Drew were just talking. If Dizzy ever made it to pugs, the whole pug situation would change.
Family, keep in touch with them. You know.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Is he there? Is he there?
He froze.
Looks like he froze.
No,
Oh, there
he's
he
back.
goes.
Oh, what's going on?
Okay.
I was
He
just
froze.
doing my big speech then.
I need some breakfast, but what do I eat? You can eat eggs, and you can eat, if you take eggs, beat them up in a bowl, cut up some tomatoes, put it in there with a little square pieces of cheese, throw it in a pan, you got yourself a tomato and cheese omelet. Bada boom, bada bang. Don't forget the bacon. Tom, that's so true. If I'm changing a fuse, am I refusing? No.
We lose the connection there for a minute.
Just for a moment, I think.
Oh dear.
Amber.
Give a donkey an onion, you got an ass that'll make you cry.
Tina, want an onion?
No. Snack you. I can smell the roast. It's not going to be done though.
Tina put a roast in for tomorrow. Drew, turkey sausage. Don't forget that. So I want to give start off by saying it's 6:15, so we got 15 minutes left. I want to show everybody once again what I did. I got these badges, and I got some plans under the roll to make, some ribbons to go across them, and that'll be in some future videos. I actually changed that whole bracket system on the front fender, so that's cool. Udizzy's going to be coming up in a parade, which is supposed to be a big shindig, so you got to stay tuned for that. That's the 4th of July weekend, and Wizard's got some things going on his on his channel.
Yep, I certainly have. I don't know. I was just looking at the comments, and there's Amber saying that she's never claimed to be an angel. Well, I don't know her properly, but there we are. Yeah, I've got plenty going on. I've just what with the computer going pop earlier, and having to run off of the laptop, I'm not doing too well. That one's fixed because all the videos are on there, unfortunately. Videos to to get up, and I've mentioned your name in one of them with a big engine.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I might put that in and together. But I've got a few more to get up. It's just I've been doing these videos, but I just haven't had 5 minutes myself to upload it, because it's got to be edited, uploaded, and stuff like that. And you know, now I understand, you know, how it gets, you know, in his computer, and you know, he edits everything, puts it all together, puts music over the top of it. You know, I think it's an all-day thing, because just trying to get it onto the, from there to YouTube is quite a feat in itself. But there are a few other vids that I've got coming up, but it's just getting 5 minutes to myself to do it. I'm lucky I've kept my eyes open this long tonight, to be honest with you, Dave.
Well, you did.
I know, and I'm sitting here yawning.
You did great. I mean, I think today was a good show. And what I like to do on the Udizzy show is bring people from all different places together, and we can all meet here and meet all our friends, and we can all become friends. Like you from the UK, and I appreciate all of them. Chopper's Rules from where he's from. Amber, Wally Wheels is really close, but just bringing all these people together. Chris, what's his name?
Chris Roman, one.
Chris Roman. We're happy to have him here. You know what I mean? And it's just awesome. And next week's show, next week on Saturday at 4:30 will be the Grim Reaper. Is on Udizzy show next week, so that'll be awesome. He just did a YouTube get together over there at Grant's place and made a good video about his trip there and how much fun they had. So that was awesome. Grant is a great guy also for doing what he did. Earl says, Diz and Tina, it's been great as always. I gotta go. Earl, thank you, sir. My husband says, hello, Udizzy. And hi, Pug's old lady. Look at for myself right now. See Pug old ladies in the chat. She freaking rocks. I love her.
Evening, Tiff.
Tiffany's, you want to go check out her channel. She's got some great cooking videos, the how much for somethings, and they're awesome. How she keeps up with Chris is beyond me. And the maid watches silently on her phone all the time.
Everybody's saying all that.
Well, as well they should. She's awesome. Tiffany's awesome. Thank you so much for coming, Tiffany. And see, I support your man all I can. He freaking rocks. That sidecar, epic. The videos, I'm happy he got the bus all situated, and hopefully I will see a ride in that big bus soon.
Zero Fox, aka
Fill the pipe.
Oh,
What, Dick? Zero Fox.
Hi, Dizzy. How much for something?
How much for something? Well, after the show, the maid sits here with me, so after the show, I get how much for something.
Maybe.
I had how much for something earlier, because I knew I was coming on here, so I had to get everything sort of ready.
I was going to, but Dave's like, no, we'll eat after.
Well, yeah, you can eat after because it's still early enough, but by the time we finish, it's like nearly midnight here.
Yeah.
By the time I take the dogs out for a walk and you know, shut the house down and stuff like that, and
that's why I appreciate you hanging out all this time with us. I know our schedules aren't the same, and I'm glad that we got to connect and you got to be on the show. I know we've been planning it for a few weeks now, but you know, now we successfully did it. So freaking right.
Emma and I are going to make some cooking vids. She's going to teach me English cooking.
Oh, that's
sweet.
awesome. And hi, Emma. Emma is a godforsaken customs wife or girlfriend, and she seems like she's having a blast. And Tiffany, tell her to stay out of that sidecar. Her man just wants to hurt her.
if you want some English cooking, you've got sausage, egg and chips, bacon and egg, ham, egg and chips. Everything over here is with chips, believe it or not. And it's very simple.
Everything's with chips. You could do that, Tina.
I love chips. I'd be happy.
Freaking right. Pizza.
How
Do a
can we
curtsy.
There's pizza. You've got the Chinese takeaway. You've got the Indian takeaway. Oh, there's where I live. There's enough food to sink a battleship.
Scotch eggs too. Yep. Scotch eggs.
Scotch eggs.
It's just going to be cool watching her, like, because she's going to be learning it, and that's something new. So Tina can learn right along with you, Tiff.
Blood pudding?
I heard that was good, blood pudding. I don't know what it's made out of, but I heard it was good.
No. Black pudding, it's full of brains and eyes and blood and all the nasties, so I wouldn't eat it.
Oh.
No.
Maybe someone was trying to set me up.
Tim says toad in the hole.
What is that?
Toad in the hole, that's Yorkshire pudding and the sausages.
Oh.
Yeah, you do Yorkshire pudding like a batter mix, and then you put sausages in the batter mix and put it in the oven.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
Amber says, what the heck?
Yeah, it's an English delicacy.
Is that a joke?
Eggs Benedict.
Eggs Benedict. I don't even know what Eggs Benedict is. It's something to do with eggs. With mayo, isn't it? Eggs Benedict.
Chickens, and I could never do that. You know, maybe that's
going on.
Oh, we're frozen.
Haggis.
There we go.
Haggis, mushy peas.
Mushy peas. Fish and chips, yum.
Fish and chips. Fish and chips is always good.
Yep.
But those are different chips than you guys use, right? You use potato chips, whereas fish and chips is French fries.
No. It's French fries.
Right.
Over here in the chippies, they're as thick as your thumb.
Oh,
They're
wow.
really big, thick chips.
Oh, that would be cool. If I had your money, I'd throw mine away. That's a good one. Far side of the rails. He says, if I had your money, I'd throw mine away.
The program is cocked, boys. Yeah, it was freezing up a little.
But we're fixed now. Freaking right. 5 minutes left of the show. I want to thank Tiffany for coming, and I want to thank Hoodie Scum. Hags Not Nice. Try. What's that? Tripe?
Tripe.
Oh no, that's sheep intestines.
Oh.
Sheep stomach.
Blurry black puddings are great. Sir, malt vinegar and my chips, please. On my chips, please.
Have a great night. Talk to you later, Tiff.
Tiff, you be good. Thank you so much. Tell Chris he rocks and keep up the great work. And I want to see you guys riding that bus.
Yeah, I want to see that bus fixed.
Listen, I watched the video today. It's fixed, I believe. He put new tranny fluid in, and he actually drove it to in front of the garage. So I'm wishing him luck, man. That'd be a cool thing to drive cross country and that, doing, you know, a show along the way. That would be awesome. We are going to take Abby and Gracie for a lap around the track. Oh, bring us that in a cheech. Lucky dogs. those lucky dogs.
Vegemite sandwich. Yeah, Vegemite's nice. I've got a can of that in the cupboard.
What's that?
It's a bit like Marmite.
Papa Texas stopped by. How you doing, Papa Texas?
Hogma.
Got his sticker up there
belly
too.
It's called Hogma.
I got Papa Texas's sticker. You too, Tiffany. Have a great afternoon. Thank you so much. My words. Looking right.
It's kind of interesting to see all the different things other different places eat.
Yeah, well, you know, and I think that's what's good about YouTube is like Helga's Pennsylvania cooking is nothing like what Tiffany's cooking. You know what I mean? And then none of them are like what you're cooking. You know, so if you get to watch all these videos, you can add it into yours, and then they watch yours and they add it. You know, it just makes it all cool for all of us. We get to try all kinds of things.
I don't even know how to say that name that Josh is saying.
Oval lost
Orval
strip words.
Lost tipple words. Au revoir.
Oh, oval. Beans on toast. Boston baked beans?
Chicken parm is the best. Curry chicken with rice. You know, I don't cook with curry, but I've had it before and it is really good.
Hey, you want to try something really good? Really good? Oxtail. Oxtail. I think it's mostly a Jamaican cuisine, but oh my goodness, absolutely delicious. And I never thought I would like an ox's tail, but delicious.
Papa Texas said he loves
cooking shows. Yeah. Helga cooks like my family. Yeah, that's true. Helga, like you can be talking about something and mention food, and she automatically wants to run to the kitchen.
Buttered chicken and rice.
Michael, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You would like head cheese. Dizzy. Papa Texas likes tail. So doesn't King's Disaster Garage like it.
Yeah, very good, very good. I mean, if you're lucky enough to try oxtail, I mean, it's really good. Irish stew. Irish stew is good too.
Neck bones and greens.
Not into them. Next
well, you're really going to think I'm extremely bizarre in the last few seconds of the show. I don't actually eat red meat.
Well, that's not bizarre.
No. Nope. Not at all. A lot of people don't like to.
And believe it or not, there's a lot of cooking channels out there. You want to, here's one for you. I'm going to give a shout out right now for No Hippie Barbecue. That guy, he does things for people that don't eat red meat, you know, and he's a barbecue channel, but he does all kinds of things. And that's a good channel where you could find some cool new recipes to whoop together too. So it's 6:30 in the evening. I want to thank you so much, Wizard, for making the show. I want to thank everyone who came and enjoyed the time we had together. And I hope you catch next week's show. We have Grim Reaper is going to be on the show, which is, you know, awesome. He's been a friend of mine for at least 5 years, and I'm always happy to have him on the show. And I want to say thank you to Papa Texas, to Dave Collins, to Chopper's Rules, to Amber, to Finn Painter, to King's Disaster Garage, Hoodie Scum. Thank you, my friend, for coming. Tiffany, Pugs Old Lady's cooking channel. Thank you so much, and everyone else. And is there
Drew,
Drive Shaft Drew?
Tim,
I love
Tom,
you, and thank you,
Painter,
and Tom, and Tim,
Wayne.
and Wayne.
Jet Wash.
Right, you can't forget Jet Wash. Oh, you guys write
Who
your
else?
name in there quick so I can say them.
David.
David. North Carolina Pork Barbecue. See you Thursday,
Wizard.
Diz. That's right. Wizard, you going to make it next Thursday?
I hope to, yeah, if I can. I just want to say quickly, thanks everybody for coming. It's been a blast. A bit slow to start, a few technical issues, but I've enjoyed myself. So thanks to yourself there, Dave and Tina, and everybody that popped in.
Absolutely.
Zero Fox.
Absolutely. We're happy to have you along with anybody else who wants to be on the show. Send me a message. We'll schedule you in, and you know, we always have a good time. You know, it's just great for all of us to get together for a couple hours and chat, you know, about what's going on with your channel, my channel, anybody's channel, and just to hang out. So I want to thank everyone.
Papa Texas wants to borrow me.
Oh, he does?
Yes.
$79.95. I'm a huge Dizzy fan. Thank you very much, but I don't like fans. I just want friends. That's what this is about. We're making friends here, And we personalize it. That's why it's not a fan club, it's a friend club. And thank you so much. I appreciate it. Is there something you want to say, my friend?
Well, no, I think we're about done there. But yeah, you have a good evening, have a good weekend. It's a bank holiday weekend here, so it's a 3-day weekend. So big barbecue tomorrow and chill out on a Monday. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe sit just with my feet up in the comfort and safety of my armchair. But we'll see what happens, and hopefully we'll see your next vid and I'll comment on it. And once again, thanks for everybody for dropping in. So
absolutely.
Have
and
a good
remember,
night, everyone.
this is
Thank
Memorial Day weekend, which I want you to salute and remember our vets. And thanks for watching Udizzy. Right, T?
Right on. Thank you.
So
Have a
peace
great
out.
night,
I'll catch
great
you next
weekend.
week on the live show.
Be safe.
Peace.
bye.
Bye.